thank you for volunteering, being on camera. Just because you're on camera doesn't mean you have to do anything you don't want to do. So I always say, you're in charge. Who's the boss?
I am.
Great. So if it's something you don't want to do, you don't have to do it. And I genuinely mean that, okay? It's like dead easy to just do something else. And we've got plenty of volunteers, so it's no pressure if it's something you just go, actually, I'm not up for that, yeah.
Brilliant. Cool.
Cool. So what's the thing you want some coaching on?
Right, well, the usual pattern of self-sabotage in creative pursuit, a sort of fear of success, fear of failure. It's the recurring pattern.
Okay, so I tell you what we'll do first of all is we'll just clarify the coaching question. So the way it works in coaching, if you have a really good question, you just get much better results much quicker. So often people come to coaching and they've got kind of a mixed kind of, there could be a bit of this, bit of that. And I find just doing what we call centering, which is just a way of relaxing a little bit, particularly when there's a camera here, might be helpful. So feel your feet on the ground.
Yeah.
Bend your knees just slightly. Relax your belly, relax your jaw.
Okay.
Say ah. Yeah, let your vision be really peripheral and wide so that you can see the whole room. Lower just a little bit. There we go. Ah. Okay, so what would you like to get from this coaching?
Confidence with my projects, I guess, yes.
Great, you hear how much clearer that is?
Yes.
Yeah? So, and how do you feel about it now? Has the feeling changed from before?
I feel lighter, so all this, yeah, I feel lighter, a bit more relaxed, yeah.
Okay, good. So it's like what we bring to the question is also really important, like emotionally and the state we're in, yeah? So confidence with your projects.
Yes.
Yeah, just to give me a bit of perspective here, give me a name of one of the projects.
It's starting off an arts, creative arts.
Okay, what do you do in your body when you start talking about it? What do you do?
What was I doing? Moving my hand and I think sink back a bit.
Okay. And so your hands, and what do you do with your breathing?
Oh, yeah. It's not deep and it gets shallower and shallower.
Okay, good noticing. Well done. Okay, so your hands are moving, you go back a little bit, you said, and your breathing got more shallow, yeah?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, great. So I'm talking about confidence. Would you associate that with confidence?
I definitely would, yes, yeah.
With confidence or not confidence?
With not confidence, with
okay.
lack of confidence.
Lack of confidence, got it, no problem. Okay, so why don't we start right there, because what happens is when people start thinking about their projects, they naturally go into the body-mind state that they would be in when doing that, yeah? Particularly plus on camera, right? So it's like, a bit extra. So this time, relaxing your arms, give them a little shake. Let the belly be soft, breathing deep. So put one hand here, just above your belt, and breathing so your hand goes out slightly as you breathe in. Yeah, feeling your feet on the ground, and making sure you don't come back, so you kind of feel the front of your foot. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, tell me about the project again.
It's about making and teaching tapestry.
Keep breathing, say and tell me a bit more.
Making and teaching tapestry artwork.
Okay, great. How does it feel now?
It's much clearer.
Much clearer, okay. So your mind's, when you're not in fight or flight, your mind's actually starting to work well. Yeah?
Yes.
Great, Darren, that's all we're going to do to begin. I'm going to give you some more coaching later, but thank you, that's great.
Brilliant.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Okay, so some classic stuff there with Darren. I started off really simply, what we call the safety contract I got from Paul Linden, really enforcing that there's consent there, not enforcing, that's the wrong word. So right at the beginning there, we started with the safety contract, really conveying that there's consent, that if they don't want to do something, they don't have to. You really check in myself that I mean that. I also give them what I call the honourable out, which I think I said to Dan, look, there's other volunteers today, it's no problem. And I really meant that because it's on camera, but I mean that in all my sessions. And it straight away puts the authority on the coachee. Yeah? So when I'm coaching someone, I want to empower them, I don't want to disempower them. If I'm coming in like I'm the guru, I know best, equally, when we were working with the stress response, I asked him, what did you do in your body? What did you do? Puts it in terms of responsibility and empowerment, that language. And second, I didn't tell him what he did. I spotted a few other things that he did, but he already spotted like 3 different things. It was plenty. So he got to spot his own stress response. Classic technique, centering, working with reducing the fight or flight response. Most people that come to me for coaching, almost whatever their background, are kind of busy, kind of stressed, and the coaching question's kind of unclear, and often there's stress around the topic. So first thing we did is we just did a bit of basic centering with him. There's lots of techniques, but that's one. He relaxed a little bit, got a clearer question, confidence around my work. And then we did the same thing when he started talking about it. It changed the tone of it for him. Like you could see it afterwards, he was like, oh wow, there was this sort of light bulb, like, wow, that's totally already, we haven't even started doing anything and it's changed it. You saw that expression on his face as he walked off camera. That's nice. As an embodiment coach, I'm looking for that and I'm going, okay, this person's already growing, they're learning, they're having that light bulb moment. So simple centering to clarify the question and then taking it to the issue. We'll go more advanced with this later on, but that's a good basic, solid start.